everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 of my must-have beauty essentials for fall. Every product I'll be showing you today is available on Amazon, and I'm doing this video in preparation for the upcoming Amazon Prime Fall event. Pretty much every week I'm on Amazon looking for either products that I need to repurchase or new products that I can test out, mostly ones that are very highly rated. I like to test those out first, and then share them with you if I agree that they are really that good. And in this video, I have some real gems for you, beginning with a fall lip. Now, if you know me, you know I love a sort of light beigey nude lip in the spring and summertime. But in the fall, I do like to go to a slightly deeper nude. You won't necessarily catch me wearing vampy red or burgundy lips. Occasionally, I might try that look, but most of the time, I just go from a lighter pinky or rosy nude to a slightly deeper pinky rosy nude. And what I currently have on my lips is this Peri Para Ink Velvet Lip Tint and Liner Set in Rosy Nude. I first heard of the brand Peri Para through another content creator who I'm friends with. Her name is Stephanie, also known as Babs Beauty. In one of her very first viral videos from I think 6 years ago, she used a Peri Para lip stain, and let me tell you, I don't think I've ever ordered something so fast. Peri Para makes some of the best lip stains you can buy, and the best part is they are super affordable. And I've been so excited to talk about this product. I forgot to mention that they are sponsoring this portion of the video. They reached out to me a couple of weeks ago asking me if I would like to try out the new Ink Velvet Lip Tint and Liner Set. And if I liked it, we could work on a video together. So they sent it to me, I tried it, I fell in love with it. I love the feel of this product, I love the smell of this product. Peri Para is currently the #1 selling lip stain on Amazon. They sell about 15 of these per minute. And now they've come out with a matching lip liner for their best-selling rosy nude shade. So here's some footage of me applying the lip set. Notice how creamy the lip liner is and how it just glides across my lips. There's no catching, there's no tugging. These lip tints are also multifunctional. You can use them not only on your lips, but on your cheeks and your eyes. And the texture of this ink velvet is just like it sounds. It has this incredibly smooth, velvety texture. It is such a pleasure to actually use. In the past, I've used other lip inks and stains, and they just don't feel that great upon application. And this one actually feels good and velvety and soft upon application, and it also dries down without losing that velvety, cushy feeling. I happen to love the shade Rosy Nude, but I also have the shade Wine Nude. So here is a swatch of the Wine Nude lip tint and liner. Now, like it or not, the darker lip liner look is coming back. So what you can do if you purchase both kits is you can use the Wine Nude lip liner with the Rosy Nude lip ink. And honestly, for as long as I can remember, I have always been a big advocate for lip pencils, for lip liners. I know not everyone uses them, but I think it's a really important step, especially now as I've gotten older. Luckily, I don't have very many fine lines around my mouth, but if you do, using a lip liner is pretty important. It really helps to keep any lip product you use in place from feathering into any fine lines you might have around the mouth. That's another thing I really like about using a lip ink or a lip stain, is that it really is far better at staying within the confines of your actual lip line than a lot of cream products or glosses. And during the Amazon Prime Fall event, you can shop Peri Para products for up to 40% off. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the best part about using a lip ink like this. If you are eating or drinking, you're out at a restaurant, and you wipe your lips with a napkin, you are still going to have that very pretty, soft tint left over on your lips. You are definitely going to want to pick up at least one of these sets during the Amazon Prime Fall event. All right, moving on to the next fall must-have, I love finding new affordable eyeshadow palettes on Amazon. And this one, called the Supreme Seductress Prism Palette, had such incredible reviews, a great price point, and just look at this palette. This to me is the perfect fall color palette. The packaging is perfect for travel. You've got a mirror in here as well. I'm actually going to peel off this plastic right here. It contains a beautiful combination of mattes and shimmers. You can achieve so many beautiful looks with this palette. Here's some footage from the other day of me doing a sort of golden, smoky brown eyeshadow look. I was so impressed by the creamy texture of the matte shadows. I spoke about an eyeshadow palette in last month's Amazon favorites video, and the mattes in that palette honestly were a little bit drier than I prefer, but the shimmers were incredible, which is why I recommended the palette. And I actually said in the video that I recommend buying the palette just for the shimmers. This one is sort of opposite. While the shimmers aren't bad, they're not bad at all, the mattes are really the standouts in this particular palette. This matte black called Thunderstorm is my new favorite eyeshadow to do a soft, smoky winged liner with. Another fantastic thing about this eyeshadow palette is that you have your warmer tones over on this side, and then you have some cooler tones over on this side. And this is the side I used today for this look. And you guys, this palette is under $10. It's $8.99 to be exact, as of today. I feel like sometimes Amazon likes to change the prices depending on how popular an item is or what region of the country you're located in. All I can say is that I just looked at my personal order of this product and I paid $8.99. Moving on to product number 3, which is a bronzer. In the spring and summer, I am pretty good about using a self-tanner. I'm not one to use a self-tanner on my face because I use a lot of exfoliating products. I do both chemical exfoliation and manual exfoliation, so it seems kind of pointless to put a tanner on my face that's just going to come off the very next day with one exfoliation. So my point is that in the spring and summer, when I tan my body, I just use maybe a darker foundation. I don't really have to use a bronzer because I feel like I have enough of a tanned or glowing bronze appearance just from the self-tanner and the darker foundation. However, in the fall and winter, I am really bad about remembering or even wanting to use a self-tanner, but I still like to add a little color to my face. And one of my favorite bronzers for the past year or so has been this one from Ilia. This is the Nightlight Bronzing Powder. I use the shade Novelty, and even though I own probably 20 to 30 bronzers, this is one that I find myself reaching for a lot. I really like the texture of this bronzer. I really like the color of this bronzer. It's not too gray, but it's also not too red or orangey. It's just the perfect sort of natural tan color for my skin. And if you have very fair skin, there is an option to get this in one shade lighter. But this one works perfectly for me. I just love using it to add a little bit of color in the fall and winter months when I'm feeling just a little bit more pale and I just want to add a little extra color to my skin. Speaking of skin, let's move into product number 4. One of my favorite body moisturizers, one of my favorite affordable body moisturizers is this lotion from Nivea. This is the Essentially Enriched Deep Nourishing Serum with Almond Oil. It intensely nourishes dry to very dry skin. I live in Las Vegas. We do not have humidity here. It is very dry. And before I started using this product, I would lie in bed and just scratch all over. And I would say to my husband, I'm so itchy. And he would say, your skin is dry, use a heavier moisturizer. And I would tell him, I've tried all of these expensive moisturizers and they're just not working that well. Although I will say the Jo Malone body cream, that one is pretty darn good, but it's also very expensive. As soon as I start using this consistently in the wintertime, my dry, itchy skin is a thing of the past. So if you're looking for an excellent, affordable body moisturizer, you are going to want to check out this one from Nivea. I ordered the 16.9 ounce bottle with a pump, and now that I think about it, I should check and see if Amazon offers auto delivery on this. Okay, from this product, I'm going to transition into product number 5 that sort of relates to this product, and I'm going to tell you how. Product number 5 is this set of premium fragrance oils. You get a set of 6 10 milliliter bottles, and this is the Autumn collection. I transferred mine into this little baggie for the moment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them lined up in my medicine cabinet. You get vanilla, harvest spice, forest pine, brown sugar, apple, and snickerdoodle. You can use these as a base for a soap. You can use them for unscented incense sticks, unscented lotion, unscented hair care products. You can mix them together and wear them as a fragrance. So what I like to do, and how it relates back to this Nivea lotion, is I like to take one of the fragrances. First, I'll take a pump of the lotion. I'm using just a small amount for demonstration purposes. And then I will take a drop of the oil. I'm using brown sugar, and I'm adding a drop to the lotion. And then I rub my hands together, and then I go and apply it to my body, and oh my goodness, do I smell good. And the scent lingers. Whenever I do this, whenever I add one of these essential oils to my moisturizer and apply it all over my body, my husband is always coming up to me and just sort of sniffing me. Oh, it just smells so good. Now I know not everyone wants to smell like a snickerdoodle or an apple, but I'm not gonna lie, I kinda do. I'm actually gonna take a couple of drops of the apple and run it on my fingertips and just add a little bit to my hair. Just a little bit. So when I move my hair around, you get a little bit of a very soft whiff of apple. All right, now that I've spoken about how I deeply hydrate my body skin, let's talk about how I deeply hydrate my hair. For the longest time, so many of my viewers have been telling me to try this Briogeo mask called Don't Despair Repair. It contains no harsh sulfates, no silicones, no parabens, and I do not know what took me so long to finally add this to my cart. And I just noticed right now that there is a little sticker on here that says, this is an Allure Magazine's Reader's Choice Hall of Fame winner. I am kicking myself for not trying this sooner. I honestly didn't know that Amazon sold this product. Now, in regards to higher end products being sold on Amazon, I have received comments asking me if I'm confident that what I'm ordering and what you would potentially be ordering is not a counterfeit product, because there have been instances in the past where counterfeit higher end products have been sold on Amazon. So what I want you to look for when purchasing high-end brands is the seller name. I got this from the actual Briogeo store. So if you scroll, you'll see that this is actually the brand's store. So you can be confident that you are getting the real thing. A lot of brands in the last couple of years have realized that a lot of people are shopping on Amazon on a regular basis, and it's just a good sales and marketing decision to have their products on Amazon. So anyway, I've used this product a couple of times now. I used it again today, and I've got to tell you, I have not had this good of a hair day in a while. My hair feels super soft. It was extremely easy to blow dry. My hair feels healthy and hydrated. I may have said this already, but I am kicking myself for not trying this a lot sooner. Okay, the final product is an affordable hydrating mist from e.l.f. This is another product that was recommended to me, and I cannot get enough of it. I have oily skin, so I haven't always thought that I was someone who needed a hydrating mist, but oily skin can be dry and dehydrated. Those of us with oily skin have a tendency to use a lot of drying skincare products in the hopes of controlling that oil. But what our skin does in retaliation from being stripped of its natural oils all the time is it produces more oil. So I am discovering slowly but surely that I need to not only switch up my skincare routine and not be continuously stripping all the natural oils from my skin, and instead adding a lot more hydration to it. And one of the easy things I can do, especially going into fall and winter when the air is even drier here in Las Vegas than it is now, and really all of our skin, no matter where we live, tends to get drier in the winter. So this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Coconut Mist has quickly become one of my new favorite products. Not only do I think it smells amazing, obviously if you don't like the smell of coconut, you're not going to like this. I love it. It smells a little bit like suntan lotion, but it's not sickly sweet or cloying. The mist is very fine, and look at the glow it gives to my skin. It's lightweight, it's invigorating. I just love this. All right, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed hearing all about my top 7 beauty must-haves for the fall and winter season. All of the products will be listed and linked down below in the description box. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do upload new content at least twice per week. You can find more content from me over on Instagram and on TikTok under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.